up here in the hills at Yark. That's 2 hours from Melbourne, along the Maroondah Highway through Buxton and not far from Lake Eildon. We're here for that annual cruiserKhana, a day of competition involving various levels of skill and fun for all. The vehicles range from stock through to modified and all have to pass scrutineering before being allowed to compete. After a short briefing on the day ahead, the contestants are coming up the track behind me to the competition area for the first event. That's the plumb bob. The object here is to drive the vehicle with a plumb bob attached to the front or rear and place it as close to the target as possible, just like nearest the pin in golf. The balance beam is the next event, and well, it's pretty easy. How long can you balance your vehicle for? You're not allowed to roll backwards on the balance beam. If you do, that's instant DNF. This event is the cross country. A very tight circle with right and left hand bends that's got a gully and a couple of logs as well. And the quickest time through here wins the event.
This event's called the Flag Slalom, and what we try to do here is make it as fair for all the competitors, be it big cars or small cars. So we set the track up so at the top end or the far end they will have to do a 3-point turn, whether it's a Suzuki or a Land Cruiser or a Nissan. So the idea is that the driver drives around the course, the passenger takes the flags out. The flags are all colour coded. So as they go around they take all the flags out. Should they hit a bucket or a witch's hats, they get a demerit point, and each demerit point's worth 10 seconds. Then once they've completed the circuit, they then come back and they've got to put the flags back in the correct order. As I said before, they're all colour coded, so if they put a flag in incorrectly, they get 2 demerit points because there'll be 2 flags that are incorrect, and should they put 2 in incorrect, that's 4.
Another speed event is the sand track, dotted with wombat holes, tyres and slalom flags. They've got to come through here as fast as they can, and you often see them with wheels off the ground, and it makes for spectacular viewing. The marshals at cruiserKhana do a fantastic job, as can be seen by Sandy here, digging out the wombat holes. She can dig the boss girl out any time. This is the staircase. The slowest time will win the event. However, excessive wheel spin will cause the vehicle or contestant to be DNF'd. Oh, this doesn't look too promising. Yeah, he needs a little bit of a run-up, that's all. He wants to be a bit careful about bouncing around like that, he might get a DNF. That's it, it's all over Red Rover for the Rangy. The Hilux is the next vehicle up here on the staircase, and it's got a lot further than what the Rangy has. A little bit of problem here, but I'm sure he'll be able to get up without much trouble at all. Like the previous events in the morning, this one requires good judgment and also driver's skill. Keeping to the path as much as possible, not hitting the 2 poles, and walking the vehicle over the logs up the track. With that part of the course completed, Gary has to travel along as many stumps with the front and rear wheel, and of course you've got to open the gate. And with the gate now open, the vehicle can go through and the gate can be closed as quickly as possible, all under the stopwatch.
Through the hole? No, the other way.
Actually, what it looks like the holding is going to be good for the afternoon.
Yeah, we'll go get that.
The tyre road is the last event of the morning, and competitors have to go through here as slow as possible, keeping all 4 wheels on the ground with minimal wheel spin as well, but yet still get a good time. The faster you go, the more wheels you have off the ground, you lose points. Looks like the president of the Land Cruiser Club might just get a good time here. He's spun these wheels once, but he hasn't lifted wheels off the tyres at all. The water crossing is a favourite with competitors at cruiserKhana. Who can make the biggest splash and who can get the most water on their windscreens. But not everybody does it that way. Some even use their lockers.
Vehicles at either end. It's a total voluntary event for each competitor. Good chance to all the people, and sit back and enjoy the action.
Nobody's got any further than about 10 metres into the mud, then sank. Now let's see what Buster can do. Can he get through it? Oh, I like the way he's just sinking in the mud there. That white troopy up there, he's got a 350 Chev motor in that, and he can't even pull Buster through the bog hole. Oh, look at that. First go, Buster's pulled out backwards. Last vehicle of the day is the 100 series, and whoa, gee, he's got further than everybody else, but again he's sinking down into the mud. Now this bog hole was dug out during the week, so that's the reason why nobody's got through this one. And now they're just trying to pull him out. He's had a few goers already and no good. He's stuck hard. Looks like he's going to be there for the night. Now that took 15 snatches to get him out then. The hardest event of the weekend has been left until Sunday morning, when everyone is bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. That's the wet lap. The idea is to come down the staircase as slowly and carefully as you possibly can without spilling a drop of water. Yeah, supposed to be. Not spilling a drop of water. Never mind. Everyone had a fantastic weekend this weekend at cruiserKhana, and we look forward to seeing you next time.